it's time to show you how to install Optifine. So first of all, let me get this recording set up. And unfortunately, since I don't have recording software, we're just going to do it all in one take. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go to Internet Explorer since everyone has that by default. You can go ahead and use Google Chrome or any other search engine or Internet Explorer or web browser, well, is what I meant to say. And we're going to go to Google. The only reason why I'm going with Internet Explorer is because it has the most steps, because it has the most security measures, and yeah. So you want to go look up Optifine, Optifine, just on the internet. It's typically the first one that you're going to see, optifine.net. You're going to go there. It's going to be a nice fancy website that shows you all of the nice stuffs that Optifine provides. FPS boost is the most important one. That's exactly what we're looking for. In order to get the Optifine download, you're now going to go to the downloads bar, click on that, left click on that, and from here you're going to see all the versions of Optifine ever released from the Optifine makers. Now, depending on whatever version that you plan on running, for instance, I plan on running version 8.8, you're going to download the latest version. So, if, for instance, if you want to download version 8.0, 1.8.0, you want to download this one. You don't want to download the other ones unless you get bugs, so you might want to try other ones. Typically the latest one is the polished one, and that is the one that we're going to be downloading now. So we're going to go ahead and left click this, and what we're going to do is that we're going to keep on this page. We're going to go ahead and refresh that, leave this page. Basically, you want to keep on refreshing the page until this countdown timer starts. Once it allows you to skip the ad, we're going to go ahead and look at this page. This page is going to be full of advertisements or full of misleading things. This stuff leads to malware, and this stuff is an advertisement we don't need to look at. This is all we look at. This is all we need to worry about. Download Optifine _1.8.8 _HD _U _F5.jar. An easy way that you can learn how to identify this from this extra malware stuff is to make sure that this matches the font. The download link matches the font of the rest of the page, which is the same thing as the home, the downloads, donate, cape, login, FAQ. We're going to go ahead and left click on this. Do you want to save or open Optifine? We want to save Optifine. We're going to go ahead and view downloads. As you can see, I've already tried making this video a couple of times. This is the one that matters. You can either open or clear a list or close. This is probably what you guys, a lot of you guys have been running into. You want to go ahead and click open, because right now it's in the folder. Now it should say install. We're going to go ahead and click install. As you can see, I've never run Minecraft 1.8.8 before. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel it for now. We're going to go and close this. We're going to go ahead and close the internet browser. And if your download settings are default, your download should be in your downloads folder, which you can find by going to your start menu, going to File Explorer, and then it should be right there. And if it's not there, you can easily just go to the search tab and type in downloads, and then go to the one marked with the folder. You click on download. That's not the correct folder. I'm going to make myself look like an idiot, but you basically want to get to your profile. Basically want to get to the File Explorer, and if you can't find your stuff, if you don't see the downloads folder, an easy way that you can go to this downloads folder is to go to PC, and usually it's going to be right there. Hello Siri, I do not want you to interrupt me during this video. It should usually be right there. And if it's not there, what you want to do is that you want to go into your C drive, you want to go into users, and you want to go to the profile that you're currently using. After you go to that, you go to Jordan. That's my profile since my name is Jordan. You go to your downloads folder, and then you double click on the Optifine that you want to install. As you saw earlier, I have not run version 1.8.8 yet on my Minecraft client. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to start Minecraft. We're going to go ahead and double click this. We're going to go ahead and start Minecraft 1.8.8. In order to install Optifine 1.8.8 or any type of version or any version of Minecraft Optifine, you must run that version of the normal version of Minecraft once. So let's say if I wanted to install Optifine 1.8 or 1.7.10, I would have to run both. I would have to run those versions before being able to install Optifine, because it needs to. You need to create the foundation of the building before you can actually build the building. Right now we're launching Optifine, and I'm sorry if the video lags here a little bit, because you know how Minecraft is. It takes up a lot of system resources as you're starting. So now we're starting Minecraft for the first time on this computer, since I just did a recent refreshing install. Hello Mojang, this is the Mojang thing, typically not responding. Completely alright, I think we're actually ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and let this into my network. We're going to go ahead and allow that. We're going to go into single player. We're going to run it very, very briefly. We're going to create a new world. We're going to call it Swag Master 007. Create a new world. As soon as that's done loading up, we're going to go ahead and close Minecraft, and then we're going to go ahead and start the install. Holy shit, this video is about 6 minutes long. I'm so sorry for those of you that really just wanted to skip the steps. And for those of you who already know how to download the thing properly, but that's completely alright, since this is a complete step-by-step of everything that you could possibly run into, hopefully, besides virus scanners. So now that we're actually running Minecraft 1.8, as you can see there, we're running the vanilla version. So now we are going to go ahead and close this version of the game. We're going to go ahead and quit the game, and now we're going to double click on Optifine 1.8.8. So I'm going to go ahead and double click now, and now the install window, the same install window that we saw earlier, should pop up. We're going to go ahead and press install, and out of nowhere, really quickly, we're going to hit Optifine. Optifine is successfully installed. So now we're going to go back into Minecraft, and automatically it should be the first profile. It should be automatically applied to your profile. If you don't like it that way, then you can go ahead and delete the new Optifine profile. And once you go to your profile, you can go ahead and hit edit profile, and then make sure that you scroll down and click on Optifine_HD U5 and make sure it's the 1.8.8 version. With this method, with this new launcher that they've actually released, it's not a new launcher, they've had this launcher for quite a while, but with this method, you can actually create multiple profiles and or install multiple versions of Optifine, all on the same profile or system. Alright, so now we are going to be logging into the game, even on the same world. And with Optifine, it comes with a lot of neat features, including massive boosts to FPS. Once you load into Optifine for the first time, a lot of the settings might be incorrect, not to what you may like. And oh my god, I'm actually suffocating, which is actually quite scary, because I've spawned in a mountain, and I think I'm about to die now, which is quite unfortunate, but and kind of silly, but now I've just suffocated in a wall. That's where I died. That's quite unfortunate, but now I'm alive. I'm going to go ahead and full screen this game, and what we're going to do now is that we're going to adjust it to our needs, and we're going to adjust it to what we think is best for our computer. For my computer, I usually run everything on max, having the sky on fancy, and having the clouds on fancy, and having the trees on really fancy. You can do a lot of edits here. You can even turn off specific details and animations, like if you don't want fire, you can turn that off. If rain splash is annoying, you can turn that off. A lot of really cool stuff, and in fact you can just turn off all of them at the same time. Performance, you typically want to have smooth FPS on, fast math on, and fast render on, only if your computer can handle it. Typically you want to stick with fast math, but fast render, I think it's for more optimized computers. Make sure that you read the metadata, like these extra information. That way you can learn about what each variable actually does to your computer, and whether or not you actually want it. For instance, like if we want to go to better grass, if you look at the grass right here, it basically makes the sides of grass blocks green, like as if it was the top, but only if it's one deep down. Like if it was too deep down, then it wouldn't default to that. It would just look like that. Anyways, I think that's all I needed to explain for Optifine. I hope you like this video. If you like it, you can consider subscribing, consider liking the video. If you want more videos, more explanation videos like this, go ahead and leave comments below and tell me what exactly you want to see. Also, once again, make sure that you adjust to what you're liking. And don't go overboard, otherwise you will freeze your computer and it can really screw up what else you're running in the background. Hope you liked the video. Goodbye.